After nearly 55 years on the road, Texas Country Reporter has watched businesses grow, change, and sometimes quietly fade into history. And today we'll go back to some of the mom and pop shops that built communities, fed families, and left their mark on this state. Why don't you hop in, travel with me? My name is JB Salceda, and this is Texas Country Reporter.
We're 4,040 feet here, and the little town started in 1882 when the railroad came through. My dad had restaurants, and I had to help in them when I was growing up, and I've had to get up early all my life. It's very quiet, very quiet. I'm a sunrise and sunset watcher. I always have been. The stars are so beautiful out here. If there'd be a few streaky clouds, it'd be very pretty. It just feels pretty wonderful to me. And it just makes me feel very good every morning when I walk out. And first thing I do is look up to look at the sky.
You'd have to figure that Shirley Rooney must be the first sign of life in the desert every morning. By 4:30, she and her daughter Francine are already up, and up to their elbows in flour, here in the cramped kitchen of Shirley's Burnt Biscuit Bakery, Marathon, Texas.
Did you ever see such a messy kitchen? People ask me how I know when the dough is ready. I was taught that when your dough feels like a baby's bottom, that it's ready to work with. And that's the way my donuts better feel.
Shirley's only had her little bakery in the desert for about 3 years now, but folks for miles around can hardly imagine life without her early morning homemade fried pies, cookies, banana nut bread, zucchini bread, donuts, sausage biscuits, and the only pot of coffee for better than 50 miles in any direction.
Hi, Jim. How are you? From 5:30 to 7, there's not anybody open around here but me. That's it. I'm the only one. We've got these cowboys trained to watch what they're doing when they come in here. We have a retired vet from Alpine that ranches between here and Sanderson. And he comes in about 6 o'clock in the morning and gets a biscuit and sausage. He eats half and gives his dog the other half while they're on the road going down, and you know, like that. It's vanilla.
Doesn't look like you're measuring anything.
No. Tastes better if you don't. And that way you know they're real. They're not something that's been frozen and took out of a box. I turned 65 and decided I was just going to take my Social Security and live on it, and my 3 daughters. Oh, Mama, you're crazy. You've got 20 more good years left in you. Why don't you open that little bakery you always wanted?
It's always a steady stream of folks in and out of Shirley's Burnt Biscuit Bakery. And right in the middle of the busiest time every morning, Shirley puts her business on hold for a very important mission. You see, Shirley's the weather lady in this part of Texas.
It's 42 degrees. Yesterday, the high was 65 degrees. I did it back in the 50s and 60s. They'll say, well, I had 6-inch rain the other day. Yeah, 6 inches apart, weren't they, the raindrops? If we have rain or snow, I come out here and measure this at the same time that I take my readings, and this will be damp wherever the moisture is. And then I take this off. It has this cylinder in it. I will pour it out, and this is the moisture for a 24-hour period.
7 days a week, 365 days a year, the National Weather Service relies on Shirley's remote weather reporting station and on her detailed reports. Nope, there's no such thing as a day off for the donut lady.
I cut my donuts with this. Got a little hole in the top. And the hole, I cut it with this pill bottle. I don't get much sleep. I get about 6 hours of sleep a night.
Now, between the cookies, pies, and donuts, it seems Shirley Rooney has the biggest sweet tooth in the county.
Don't those look good?
And it wasn't long ago that she started feeling strange, and the lady who works up a sweat making sweets found out she can no longer eat her own cooking. Shirley, the doctors say, has come down with diabetes.
It really shocked me too. I said, I can't have diabetes, I've got a bakery. Yeah, every day I had to have a donut, but it's not that important now. And I want to live to be 100, so I'm going to be pretty careful if I can. Those are ready to sell.
It seems we found a place out here in the desert of West Texas where the fried pies and forecasts come from, where Shirley Rooney starts her day long before daylight. And every morning, the breeze carries the scent of fresh donuts and coffee across the desert. It's a place that's lodged itself into our file of favorite stops, and wherever we go, we will always remember that quiet time between dark and daylight, and a lady named Shirley who can warm your soul on the coldest morning in her tiny bakery out here in the desert.
You know, people live a long time out here, and that's why I say I'm going to live to be 100. I plan on it. I guess I am part of the landscape.
Back in the 30s, it was considered the tomato capital of the world. In their heyday, they would ship sometimes up to 90 to 100 boxcars of green tomatoes out a day.
You've heard that old saying, the more things change, the more they stay the same. And in the East Texas town of Jacksonville, the tomato business withered away decades ago. But that didn't make any difference to the Texas Basket Company.
We'll make anywhere from 6,000 to 14,000 baskets a day. I'm not sure how many that is a year, but it's a good bit.
We first toured Martin Swanson's booming basket business back in 1994. It might as well have been 1924. An industrial relic of logs and saws and steam and strips of wood woven into a timeless tote.
Now this is a round bottom bushel basket. It's the same basket, same way we've made it. It's been made here since early 1900s. Not many changes at all. It survived the onset of cardboard boxes and plastics, and we think that that's a container that will never be replaced.
Now, needless to say, we were fascinated by the Basket Company. We even featured it in a coffee table book we did, but a lot can change in 25 years. And we got to wondering about that old Jacksonville landmark. Are the saws still spinning? Are the orders still coming in? Does anyone still need a woven wooden container today?
We wanted to come by here to find out if baskets are still needed like they were way back when you first bought this place.
Well, we do sell some for the same type purposes, but not near as much. You know, we diversified and tried to figure out what else somebody could use a basket for. But we still sell them for cucumbers in New Jersey and crabs in Chesapeake Bay and different farm products, but we also sell them at different places to put candy in, gift baskets, display.
When this place started, they made, what, 2 baskets?
Bushel and a half.
And now?
Probably about 200.
200 different baskets.
Yeah, more or less, yeah.
So even in 2019, people still want and need baskets.
Yes, yeah. I'm hoping so.
We are happy to report that the Texas Basket Company is alive and well, especially since this year marks a milestone. It's their 100th anniversary. Martin's been in charge for nearly half of that time, and when you've been around as long as he has, well, there's no need to get in a rush.
You guys are 100 years old this year. Now, a lot of companies would be making a big deal about that, but you don't even have a sign up anywhere that says, hey, we're 100. Look at us. Why not?
I'm working on that. It might take me a little longer to do things. I'll probably have a sign up before the year's up, but you know, it just kind of goes hand in hand with this old antique place.
That's the comforting thing about this place. They operate it their way, on their terms. This secluded corner of the piney woods won't be swayed by the whims of the modern world. And the latest environmental trend out there is nothing more than common sense and frugality in here.
A tree hits our yard and we cut it up and we take the bark off, we steam it overnight and we veneer it and assemble the basket and dry it and ship it, and everything that tree is used. I mean, we used the wood waste to fuel for, instead of electricity, we used steam, and so we were a way green business before green was cool. Yeah.
With every log cut, the stacks of baskets climb a little bit higher in this steam-powered factory. Martin Swanson will be the first to admit it's an old-fashioned business, and while we might have faster machines and better technology these days, the value of making something here at home will never be obsolete.
Especially a basket. When you think of basket, you think of China, and you think of China, everything's made in China. So
if this isn't,
it's rewarding to make something.
That's gotta feel good.
Yeah. Yeah. Real rewarding to make something here in this country from a log to a basket. You know, we make the whole thing here.
You still take pride in it?
Oh yeah, yeah. We make a good basket.
When we're out here on the back roads, we tend to develop a case of tunnel vision, always thinking about getting to that next destination, to that next story. But there are 2 words that will always bring us to a screeching stop. Fried chicken.
I crave it every day, so I have to have me a chicken wing every morning before I get started. Fried chicken wing and a little bit of potato salad. That'll get my day started off right.
No one ever told Billy Allen that fried chicken is not the breakfast of champions. He was born and bred it into a family legacy that goes back 3 generations. The Allens have fed hungry diners in Sweetwater, Texas since the 50s, when Billy's grandma sold her first piece of chicken in this very house.
This was the original kitchen in my grandmother's home back in 1950 when she decided to change it into a restaurant. This used to be a bedroom. In fact, my dad was born in the corner right up here. This is Grandma's table right here.
Right here that we're sitting at.
This is the one she started with 60 years ago.
Now, Grandma never handed her guests a menu, and neither does Billy. Right after you sit down, bottomless bowls of comfort food classics cover your table. About a dozen dishes will leave you fat and happy, including fried chicken, roast beef, green beans, potatoes, and peach cobbler.
Okay, here we go.
We serve it family style. We put it in bowls, put it out on the table in front of you. You eat what you want. You empty the bowl, we'll fill it up again for you.
How much?
$9 a plate.
$9.
$9. Tax included, tea included, dessert included.
That's it?
That's it, $9 bill.
Well, it might just be the best deal in all of Sweetwater. $9 will get you not only a meal, but also a table full of new friends. So when I come to eat here, you just sit me down with some people I don't know?
Exactly.
I'm Lynn Bailey. Gary Simmons, Lubbock, Texas. Nice to meet you.
You might hold off for a little bit, but once you get to passing the beans and the potatoes, then a friendship will come around.
You're my new best friend.
Well, the sign out front says family style, and they mean it here at Allen's. Home cooking, friendly faces, and a second helping have made this restaurant a destination for folks all over West Texas.
All right, girls, here we go.
I know people that drive out from Dallas to eat here, and from Abilene. It's not unusual. Nobody pays any attention to it. They decide they want to go, they go.
And as long as Billy Allen promises to keep everything exactly the same, his customers will keep coming back for more, and more, and more.
We get a lot of praise. Best meal they ever had, best meal in Texas.
Is it?
And that, well, I think it is. Of course, I'm a little partial.
Great place, best fried chicken in the state of Texas. Best vegetables. I mean, you got to visit with all these kind of good folks here around here. Can't get no better.
I was kidding Billy one day after he took over. I said, well, now that your dad has made you the boss, I said, you can make all the changes you want. His reply was, hey, Grandma got it right the first time. There won't be any changes.
Growing up, coming to Texas was a function of my father being in the Army, Fort Sam Houston.
A former U.S. president had a famous sign in his campaign office that said, "It's the economy, stupid." Well, that rings true whether you're way out in Washington or right here in the hill country town of Wimberley. And when the terrible economy hit Bruce Colley 10 years ago, it led to one of his best ideas ever.
Well, Holly and I backed up, we punted, the old regroup, go to the sidelines, figure out what's going on, come back in the game, and we've had a pizza joint, because pizza and beer are recession-proof.
That's right.
So that's what we did. And so we started Brewster's in 2008-09.
How did y'all choose pizza?
So we wanted something to go with the beer that we were brewing, and we thought, what better fit than pizza? Well, it's a fun place. It's very family oriented. Even though we have the 12 beers on draft, our bar is even very family oriented.
It takes a lot of manpower to spin this many pizzas, and Bruce and his wife Holly could never do it alone. Their team runs like clockwork because of strict discipline. The staff know that breaking the rules could lead to something far worse than being fired. They could be grounded.
Tell me about this place and who the staff are here.
There are children, the staff.
How many kids total?
13. With 13 children, you got labor, but everybody's on board, everybody's a team. Everybody's ready to work extra to make it happen.
Can you actually name all of your kids?
Yes.
A little proof here?
Devin, Jordan, Jensen, Denton, Branson, Cameron, Bergen, Kalen, Hayden, Hanson, Dalton, Jaden, and Dennison.
Well, out of all the names you've heard today, Bruce Colley might be one that's jogging your memory. Football fans will know him as a guard on Joe Montana's offensive line, and his bar has the decorations to prove it.
So this is January of '89.
Super Bowl
23.
23.
Yeah, we won in the last few seconds when Montana drove us down the field. Football started it all. I mean, really it did. And it sustains it, you know. We got stuff going on, but we're still fans and passionate.
Thanks to his NFL career, Bruce became a champion, made lifelong memories, and met his wife. But nothing he experienced with the Eagles or the 49ers holds a candle to his life today. It's their pizza joint in Wimberley and the 13 kids who work side by side that make Holly and Bruce Colley the richest couple around.
You survived football and all that goes along with it. Is there life after football for Bruce?
Beyond life. The older I get, the more I realize it's not the things, it's the people in your life that make you wealthy. And Holly and I say it all the time. Passion's good, but selfish passion is no good. Passion for the people in your life, that's where it's at, and that's what happened. And that's what this place means.
If you want to see more stories from the back roads of Texas, hit that subscribe button. And also, make sure to give us a follow on Instagram and Facebook, where you'll see plenty more ordinary Texans doing extraordinary things.